Guys, it's Sarah with Grassroots Evolution, and thank you for being here. This is your monthly message for July 2019 for fire signs. So if you are a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius, this may resonate. Know that it is general though, guys, so take what you feel is for you. You will know on a soul level, I feel like, if this is for you. Know that time is not necessarily... even though we're looking at the energies for July, know that time is fluid. When I was pre-shuffling, I kept hearing January. So as well, some of you may be going back to January, something from January, learning a lesson from January. That's just for some of you. I wanted to make sure that I said that, okay? So if you're new to my channel, welcome. It's wonderful to have you. If you feel this has resonated, please feel free to hit subscribe and join the journey with me. For all my subscribers, thank you for sticking with me, and I love you. It's wonderful that you guys are on the journey with me, and I feel like this channel has helped me grow so much. So I just want to say thank you guys for being along the journey with me. So before I get going, I'm going to ask Archangel Michael to jump in to guard, guide, bless, and protect this reading, as well as any of you guys. If you would like your angels or your guides in your life, you just need to ask. They are here for you. Ask that they're here for your highest good, and that if they are giving you messages, that they're in the clearest form for you to understand as well. Okay, so I'm going to ask my team of light to jump in as well and guide me, and we'll get going. First, I'm going to start with a postcard from Spirit. So fire signs, please. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Spirit, what message, overall message, would you have for anyone who's watching this? And as well, like, there's two. So if you have fire in your chart as well, this may resonate. So let's see, we're going to read two of them because we got them both out. But this one is a cherub, and it says, you are loved. And there's a cherub here with a rose bush, and that's kind of pointing over there. So with love, dearest you, we here on the other side have one important thing to declare. Love is the answer to literally everything. We don't necessarily mean romantic or erotic love, although they are wonderful, but something above and beyond that. Everything alive in this world was first created by love. Spirit sends love to animate life and birth it into Spirit sends love to animate life and birth it into existence. Love is without conditions, and it is based in reverence and a fierce and joyful respect for life. Love thrives when you focus on it. We want you to turn away from anything that causes it to wane. Love is when you no longer see yourself as other, separate from, or better, or less than, etc. When you act as love, you give permission to the world to thrive and grow as it will. Can you let go of what is not love and ask, what would love do? Love is waiting for you always and forever. We just adore you over here. And I'm sorry, guys, I was sort of tongue-tied through that. I find sometimes with the postcards, it's difficult for me to get it out, but I really love the line, Spirit sends love to animate life and birth it into experience. Love is not just romantic, right? Love is this higher source. And when we can harness love, and we can harness universal light and work with the energies that are guides with the universe, work with the energies we're given to help us flourish and bloom into life. That's love. Give yourself grace, and like this is saying, what would love do? Take yourself away from anything that tells you you're not loved, you're not lovable, you're not worthy, you're not enough, because that's a lie that your subconscious is what I'm hearing, but that's a lie that somehow has been told to you and you've internalized. You are enough and you are loved and you're beautiful, my friends. So remember, what would love do? Because love is waiting for you always and forever. And no matter the situation, guys, try and see the love in it and bring love to heal, okay? So the other one that we have is with love, and it's a hummingbird. And I feel like this is really beautiful symbology here. Dearest you, we bet you must be so exhausted some days. Giving as much as you do, sharing your energy so beautifully in service to the highest good, can leave you feeling depleted, like an empty well. If it feels as if there's no more water for you, the good news is we have a plan. Today, go take a relaxing bath. book a massage, read a novel, buy yourself flowers, or plant some in your garden. Make time for self-care, not work on yourself. Not more work on yourself. By tending to yourself now, you are reminded to do so more often. And be sure to use a word that might have caused you anxiety in the past, but is essential for your well-being now. No. Say it with us. No, thank you. No, I can't. You do not have to explain. Just say no gently, but firmly. Then go for a soak. Life will wait for you to bring yourself back to center, replenish, and ready for more adventure. We love you so very much. So really, really, the month of July, guys, take care of yourself. And I love that the message is not go more work on yourself, because when we are constantly in the work on ourself mode, we're not seeing ourselves as wonderful and beautiful and whole within ourselves in this moment, right? We're seeing that we would be beautiful and whole then. Now is the time. What would love do? Love would say, get the rest. If there's so much on your plate that you feel it's causing you anxiety, if you feel like you can't relax because there's just so much going on, like Spirit is saying, say no. Choose your commitments accordingly. Prioritize. And do what you feel would bring love and light to you, and make sure that you rest your soul, guys. Get out and do things that are fun. And sometimes what love is and what self-care is reminding us that, like Spirit said here, and I'm going to quote it repeatedly because I love it. Love is to animate life and birth it into experience. Whatever you feel gives you life and animates your life, that makes you feel new and whole, go for it. Okay? So that's what I've got here. I'm going to take a message before I move on now for the Psychic Tarot Oracle. So I'm going to ask Spirit some advice here, moving into the energies of July. Thank you. Ooh, you get the 3 of Cups here. And rejoice in celebration. This is absolutely celebrating with your friends. Get enough water as well, as what I was hearing. But 3s are about unity. The Holy Spirit, Trinity, body, mind, and spirit, being whole and complete within ourselves. And when we want to emanate love out, take care of you first, because if you're not taking care of yourself in this moment, in this world, you can't expect other people to be giving you that, but you're not going to be putting out your best self. You're putting out a tired self. So rejoice and celebrate with your friends, your loved ones, your family. The bottom of the deck here is triumph too, and I feel like those are really important. And then we have firm foundation. If there's an endeavor in love, this is what I'm hearing, is that you will be triumphant. Okay, it may not look the way that you think it is supposed to, and what I'm hearing Spirit say is really release the attachments to outcome and expectation of what you think it should look like. Okay, so Spirit, can you tell me about the 3 of Cups here? Rejoice in celebration, bringing joy, because in the word rejoice, even though there's no Y, there is the word joy, right? Celebrate your triumphs, celebrate your victories, because birthing into life, this is a fertile time. Okay, this is what do you want to create from your heart space, and what would love do, creating from our heart space and using the wisdom that you've gathered over time, knowing you hold the answers in your hand, and really you know what's going to bring you triumph, you know what's going to help you rejoice and bring joy into your life. You know what you want to birth into this world. Give energy to your creative projects, and remember to bring the wisdom that you've learned up until this point to help birth a brand new life for you right now. Celebrate, enjoy the things in this world that were meant for you, and things that weren't meant for you, quietly say goodbye, or it may not be quiet, however you have to move through it. Bring love to the situation. Say, what would love do? Why am I harboring and holding on to this? Is it loving myself? If the answer to that is no, we need to move through it, okay? Always with love. So, I'm going to put these up. And and I will ask a message from the Wildwood Tarot, guys. So this is for Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. What advice do you have? Thank you. 6 Cups. Reunion. Get back in touch with you. Get back in touch with the loved ones. Celebrate with these people. Know that the waters here are infinite and this is balanced. This is understanding your shadow side, but how I'm feeling here is it's important to stand up tall like that tree. Learn from your mistakes. Sway with the wind, but don't fall down. Don't break. And this popped off the top. 8 of Arrows. Struggle. Learn from those mistakes, but that's not the word, because when we have mistakes, if we can come to it with what was the lesson, it really wasn't a mistake. It was a life lesson, and it was on our path. So I heard hope. Okay, bring hope to your fears. Bring hope to the stuff that's had you struggling. And this is the time to really let love shine. Reunion with friends, reunion with loved ones. Joyous celebration, okay? Peace and wholeness within ourselves, and doing the things in our world that bring us love. Releasing the struggle, okay? Releasing what's been difficult. And as I was using the tree analogy, and this struggle, the tree is bending, right? The tree's swaying with the wind. It's cold. She's holding her coat. We're in summer now. It's warmer. That struggle from the past, if it is January too, because I feel like there's snow on here for any of you, let it go. Bring reunion, renew this source, okay? This waterfall, it's constantly pouring. All 6 cups are here in the upright. There's so much beauty here. And I'm also being drawn to the otters. Practice playfulness. Do those things again that bring you joy. It may be swimming in the water, but otters are very, very, very playful creatures. So be like them, okay? Bring joy to your world. I'm going to ask one thing more about the 6 of Vessels, please, Spirit. Thank you. And you get the Ace of Bows. Spark of new life. And what was this? Love births life into existence. So definitely, whatever you guys are birthing, whatever this fertility is that you're coming at this month, use it, okay? I'm hearing sparks of inspiration as well. So if you're getting new sparks, new ways that your soul is taking you, something that sets you on fire, go for it. Move with it. What do you want to create? Are you doing it from your heart space? Does it bring passion to your life? Go for it. And I'm going to ask one message here, just to help anybody move through this, from the Elena Fairchild Crystal Mandala Oracle. So, Spirit, one message to help remove any blocks for anyone watching this. Thank you. We got Nourishment and Angel Isda and Carnelian. So do I have any Carnelian with me? Yes. This is a lighter form of Carnelian, orange. This shows that red kind of varies, but this is our sacral, our creative. What are we trying to create? What are we nourishing? So what I'm going to get you guys to do with me is we're going to do, before I read, I'm going to just read some of the affirmations in the book. But what I'm going to get you guys to do is we're going to do 3 breaths in. So I'm going to pause you quickly and ask my kids to be quiet for a minute while we do this. But if this is a great time to, if you have carnelian, if you have any stones, I was being guided to bring tiger's eye in as well for balance. Or agate. Orange agate, that could help you as well. Any stones you'd like to bring in to this healing, this would be a perfect time to get it. I don't think I have to ask them to be quiet now, so I guess I don't have to pause this. So we're going to go and look at the bottom of the deck is Archangel Michael and Lapis Lazuli being connected, and this is about the vision. What is your vision? What's coming through? I'm hearing crown, but also your third eye. Okay, what is this? What is coming to you? Accept it. Appreciate it. Love it. Again, these sparks of inspiration, nourish them. So this is a number 10 as well. And a lot of 10s have been coming Even in my own cards, I've seen a lot of 10s, and this is completions, but this is brand new baby rebirth. So let's see, nourishment. I'm going to hold this up, and you can just listen for a minute. Actually, 1 minute, guys. Okay, guys. So I'm going to hold this up, and I'm going to just read you a little passage, and then we'll move on to the breast space. Pay attention what this brings into your conscious awareness. How does it make you feel? What feelings, emotions are brought up, and how can you use this in your day-to-day to bring peace and growth to your life? And how can you use this to nourish those new projects that you're wanting to birth into this world? We bring you the gift of nourishment. You are ready to grow, and to do this, you need food for your body, your mind, and your soul.